call it the Red Church, Kızıl Kilise. This is some text in Greek. This one is a bit fancy cross. Unofficially called Church with the Crosses. The Seljuk Turks, my ancestors. You can see some apostles on the arch. I unofficially call this place the loneliest church in Cappadocia. Looks amazing, right? We're gonna see this entrance too, but I think this is the main one. So we're gonna check it out first. Before actually, let me show you, there's a water well here, or there's an underground room that is flooded. Look, there's water there. Some people, oh, there's a lizard. They littered this place. There's a huge slab covering the entrance, and a lot of architectural fragments scattered over. This might be a baptism tool, but I mean, normally, is it that big? I don't know, but still an interesting ancient artifact. And in front of the entrance, there are a lot of slabs, again, architectural fragments. Look at those. And oh, look here. Can you see? This slab has a cross carving on it, and I think this is some text in Greek. Yeah, look here. This has some carvings on it as well. This stone has a cross on it. Oop, tripped. Look above the main entrance. You can see a cross carving. There's a window and small pockets on the walls. This church is unofficially called Church with the Crosses because according to the historic sources, walls of this church were covered with cross carvings, and also there were a lot of vivid frescoes. But I mean, in this day and age, we can't really see much. Only look here, maybe you can see some apostles on the arch. Here too, roof is intact. This part is covered with vegetation. Look at the walls, bricks you see. Amazing stone masonry. I unofficially call this place the loneliest church in Cappadocia because, I mean, the main highway is there connecting some Cappadocia towns, but apart from that, it's just farmlands. No villages close by. And this is the entrance that I showed you there. Look, this has a cross carving above it too. And here we can see the roof. This is fascinating. Amazing to see that a 4th century church is still standing. And I can show you this amazing structure. Look on the walls. You can see a lot of cross carvings, and now you can understand why this church is called Church with Crosses. Look, you can see those ones too. This one. Oh, interesting. Some guy carved in 1986 Cengiz Asian. Cengiz from Asia, or interesting. Oh, here too. Look on this arch. You see some eroded frescoes. Here, perhaps a depiction of a saint or Jesus. I don't know. I mean, these arches are the sections of the church where destructive natural elements, like, you know, just wind, moisture, rain, snow, affects the least. The roof is intact. At least, I mean, the roof looks nice. I think they collected some of these architectural fragments and they rebuilt the roof, which looks fine actually. Good work. And look at the surrounding fields. Just no one around. Some hills, some farmlands, a lot of flies as well. Once I asked the villager here if there's any other site like this hidden, he said that somewhere this way there once was a priest house. He said the architecture was like this. It was built with big stone blocks. I went there like in my previous time. This is my 5th time, I think, and I never found anything. This is pretty much the church. Call it the Red Church, Kızıl Kilise. On Google Maps, while I was checking the photos, I see some locals climbing there. I have no idea how, maybe from this way. They wrote their names on the roof. Look, Can Aslan, Manisa. Oh, this guy had his military service in central Manisa, Commando. And this is again the entrance we took around. Actually, last time I came here, right there were some stones with really legible inscriptions in Greek. But I don't know what happened to them. Hitting off the beaten path in Turkey is what keeps me well mentally. I mean, I don't really post regularly because I don't live in Turkey, and I mean, I have my full-time job. I'm a designer, UX/UI designer, and whenever I come to visit family or friends, then I come to these places. I try to document them. And you know, you can live in Turkey for 400 years, you can be immortal. There's really no possible way of seeing all these sites. You can never finish the list completely, because the country is full of these awesome historic ruins. Awesome. Look here, it was just right next to me. I missed it. This one is a bit of fancy cross. And oh look, someone drew a person, maybe carved with their dagger. Look, the head, eyes, nose, maybe a hat, and the body. This is the torso, this is the legs. Huh, amazing. If you pay attention, if you look carefully, I'm sure there are a lot of stuff here. I mean, maybe this was a site where pilgrims stopped by and they carved crosses on the walls. This was maybe their way of leaving their marks, or perhaps just praying to God. I don't know. This was cool. Wow. I mean, actually, if you look carefully, yeah, the whole exterior is covered with cross carvings. Here too, I was not really paying attention. I can't even imagine what stuff, historic stuff, all these farmland owners would find while they're digging the ground, planting their crops or harvesting. I mean, also in Cappadocia and the surrounding areas, there are so many, like countless ruins, old structures remaining from the Seljuk Turk era and the Ottoman era. But I mean, since they're known properly by people, they're not really off the beaten path, and many people know them, many people visit them. But I also like to document these, again, it's a lot of flies. I also like to document these lesser known places so that people like you fellas, whoever watches this, can know about these places, know that these sites exist. But I also highly recommend that you visit some of the caravanserais built by the Seljuk Turks, my ancestors. But most of the Ottoman and Seljuk things are gonna blow your mind. Amazing architecture. I guess we're done with this. Let me say goodbye inside the church, since this is quite windy. Alright fellas, probably this is the last of Cappadocia videos. As I said, I don't post really consistently, whenever I have the time. Alright folks, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching and take care. Bye bye.